Pawel Wolak, Check with Vic, and you're watching BoxingTribune.com.
Can you tell those fans who have not seen you fight what's your record and what your fights are like?
I'm a 54-pound fighter right now. I'm 13-0, 8 knockouts. I'm going to be soon 147. I'm getting more and more fans slowly. People enjoy my fights. They're tough fights, all-out slugfests. People enjoy that, you know. A lot of big punches, a lot of blood. People love that. So watch out for me. I got a lot of heart, man. I'm coming.
How do you feel about your growing popularity?
It's very important. I mean, you know, I'm just happy. I've never been in a situation like that. I mean, obviously, that people love to watch fighting, and you know, they're so avid supporters. I mean, you know, I know as long as I show heart, and then they will respect me, and then believe me, I will show heart, no matter what it is. I mean, I'm gonna fight to the end.
You're fighting March 23rd at the Huntington Townhouse. Tell us what you know about your opponent.
Yes, I'm fighting in Huntington Townhouse in Long Island. The opponent that I'm fighting is Keith Sims. He's 25-13, a veteran. Been around the game, fought for the title a couple times. This actually is my first 10-round fight. It's going to be for the New York's middleweight title. So what I've been doing now is just a lot of sparring. We've been doing a lot of 10-rounders, a lot of 12-rounders, putting fresh guys in. Two rounds with one guy, then put in the next guy, and then constantly. And the guy's a lefty as well, he's a southpaw. So we've been doing a lot of southpaw training with a lot of southpaws. A lot of good kids, a lot of kids from the gym. They help me out. So I'm very thankful for that. And I mean, it's definitely going to be, you can expect one thing. Every time I fight, it's an all-out fight. I mean, somebody's going down. How
did you get into boxing?
What I did was, my father used to box in my native country. I'm Polish. I'm 100% Polish right off the boat. So, I speak Polish. I'm fluent. What it is, my family, like, my father had 3 brothers, and they were young guys. They would always fight. They were riding motorcycles. They were like tough guys. And I kind of grew up in that mindset, you know what I mean? Like, fighting, but I was never like I would never start trouble or nothing. But what I did was when I got to high school, I started wrestling, and then the UFC kind of got popular. So I'm thinking, I can really wrestle. Let me get my, my striking. My whole thing was really to go to the UFC and punch, wrestle, grapple, things like that. And then, but when I started boxing, kind of fell in love with that. Started doing some amateur shows, and it was going very well for me. I won a couple of shows, a couple of tournaments. I'm thinking, hey, let's just continue this. Let's see how far it takes me. So far, it's been good. So far, it's been good.
Do you think about the crowd when you're fighting?
Listen, I'm just thinking about one thing. I got to destroy this person, whoever it is. I have to destroy him.
What have you been working on for this fight?
Well, we've been working a lot throwing the right hand right down the middle. Obviously, I have southpaw, so you got to throw the right hand right down the middle, and then follow up with left hook, left uppercut. I mean, that's what we've really been working on. I mean, just trying to. And then another thing is, when you left it, his right foot is forward. So I'm trying to, there's a technique to fighting lefty. I mean, you got to step to the side. You got to stay over his right foot, actually, with my left foot over his right foot to block him off. I mean, the whole thing. My plan is the same, pretty much everybody. I'm just trying to put him in front of me, hit him with some body shots, slow him down, and after he slows down, he's mine.
What boxing style would you say you resemble? There you go, yeah.
I think, by my style is like, I mean, nobody is exactly a carbon copy, but I think, my fights, I think my style is reminiscent of, like, you could say Joe Frazier, I guess Twister Chavez, maybe because body punches, but I think mostly Frazier with the left hook, and then I guess hard like Gotti. I guess, I don't know. I mean, that's hard to match, but I'm gonna try.
Is boxing your lifestyle, or is it your 9 to 5?
Well, at this level, and if you want to get better, it's got to be a lifestyle. I mean, everything you do, when you wake up, you got to eat right. I mean, you got to train, you got to run in the morning usually, run, do what else you do, weight training, you're swimming, you're boxing, obviously boxing, sparring, all that. So you got to live a clean lifestyle. I mean, and I think I'm taking it more I'm taking it very serious, but it's been escalating more and more. I mean, from week to week, for me to be at the top level, I mean, you got to dedicate your whole life to it. But at the same time, you know, every once in a while you got to let loose a little bit. I mean, you got to kind of get away from it so you get hungry again. And when you get hungry, you come back and you do the same thing over again.
Thank you very much.